Amazing is the least you could say. I can never repay all the things you did for me each day. Worked hard to see us accomplish our goals. I'll be there to take care of you when you old. Wipe my nose, breastfed, and change my diapers. Blatantly told me which friends were really vipers. Single mother by choice, unfortunately I divorced. I was stubborn, you would have to enforce with force. Taught me how to cook, clean, all of the essentials. Definition of a woman, you have all credentials. My mother, my earth, you help strengthen my mental. 3 generations deep, now you a grandmom. Wisdom you gained, help you understand, mom, how to make me a better man, a better father. My father is great, but I can take it farther. Progression majorly, like John Carter. Treat them right, you gotta treat them right. All the women in your life, you gotta treat them right. Your mother, your daughter, your sister, and your wife. When them other women tripe, I bet they treat you right. Yeah, treat them right, you gotta treat them right. All the women in your life, you gotta treat them right. Your mother, your daughter, your sister, and your wife. A woman gave you life, so you better treat them right. Words can never express the gratitude. Now I understand why you had an attitude. Cause you pushed them out when I pushed them in. But if we work together, all of us will win. Children do what they see, not what they hear. Don't fuss and fight, let's show them how much we care. I'm your king, you're my queen, we are each servants. Pay attention to your feelings, I'm observant. As time goes, we elevate to raise our echelon. We too great to raise a bunch of vagabonds. Look at them, a combination of the best of us. We withstood hard times when life kept on testing us. I have no worries, I trust you in my life. I love you for life, so I made you my wife. An eternal bond that could never be broken. Meant to be united, it was divinely chosen. Treat them right, you gotta treat them right. All the women in your life, you gotta treat them right. Your mother, your daughter, your sister, and your wife. When them other women tripe, I bet they treat you right. Yeah, treat them right, you gotta treat them right. All the women in your life, you gotta treat them right. Your mother, your daughter, your sister, and your wife. A woman gave you life, so you better treat them right. Yeah. I watch each of you become a grown woman. I know eventually you become your own woman. I give you your space and I let you grow. Take a step back and I try to show how a man can confuse and abuse you. But if he loved you, he would never try to use you. Above and beyond, confusion be gone. No comparison, your flaws adored, never ignored. Make a war with the stars just to give you the moon. He'll give you the world, not just want you in this room. Unconditional love, no matter the circumstance. Even after mishaps, true love deserves a chance. I want you to know your worth. Your love is priceless, and without your life, I would be lifeless. You're my heart, vessel is your name. When it comes to your beauty, your mother's to be blamed. Treat them right, you gotta treat them right. All the women in your life, you gotta treat them right. Your mother, your daughter, your sister, and your wife. When them other women try, I bet they treat you right. Yeah, treat them right, you gotta treat them right. All the women in your life, you gotta treat them right. Your mother, your daughter, your sister, and your wife. A woman gave you life, so you better treat them right. Yeah, treat them right, you gotta treat them right. All the women in your life, you gotta treat them right. Your mother, your daughter, your sister, and your wife. When them other women tripe, I bet they treat you right. Yeah, treat them right, you gotta treat them right. All the women in your life, you gotta treat them right. Your mother, your daughter, your sister, and your wife. A woman gave you life, so you better treat them right.
Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? It's the Butters Basic Show every Sunday, fun day here at DTF Radio. We were internationally local here. I am the platform for the unknown to get known here at the Butters Basic Show, also known as Anger Management for the Diaspora. Sitting to the left of me, the best of me is Sivan, but let me tell you who I am and how you can find me, everyone. My name is Butter, and I'm here weekly here at the Butters Basic Show. You can follow me at Gazebo, Gazzebo. That's 2 Z's so you don't sleep. 11210, because I'm a Brooklyn girl all day, every day. You could check the zip code and check the hashtag. Butter is always in the mix. That's a super fact. Sivan.
We're live. We got an audience.
You got an audience, my dear. Tell them who you are and where they can find you, my dear. Don't worry about that. I got you. Tell them.
My name is Sivan. You can find me at Inhale201.com. That is my website, but it's at Inhale201.
You can give them everything.
That's my website, Inhale201.com. But you can find me on Instagram at Inhale201, NHALE201.
Awesome. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
I appreciate your support. And for those that don't understand what support is, it is when you need someone to be there, they are there for you, and it is unconditional. That is support. Fans is a little bit different than support. You know what I'm saying? Like fans are not there every time you need them. They're there when they need to be around you.
Right. And there's a difference.
It is a difference.
It is.
You know, sitting to the left of you, the best of you, we've got our guest in studio today, goes by the name of King Kush. King Kush, please, by all means, step up to the mic. Tell them about yourself, my youth.
Wagwan, it's King Kush, straight out of Brooklyn, Flatbush, Church Ave. The CHG, CMS, Creative Mind State. My Instagram is King Kush 718.
Did you say Creative Mind State?
Yeah, that's the
So
name.
what's CHG?
CHG is what I rep, Church Ave, Hoover Gangster Crip. So
Okay.
I'm from them sides, Church Ave, and my label is CMS, Creative Mind State.
Mm-hmm.
And my Instagram, like I said, is King Kush 718.
Mm-hmm.
And my Facebook is King Kush 623.
Okay, so your Facebook is where they can find you. You're not hiding from anyone. You
No.
are who you are.
I'm always outside, and even when I'm not outside, I'm still there somewhere. You just don't know.
Okay, understood. And basically, when you're outside as an artist, the name that they should look for you under is
King Kush.
718.
Well, no, the Instagram, but
Mhm.
just on the mic is King Kush.
All right, understood. 100%. And the music we just heard just now was a song called Treat 'Em Right.
Yes.
That was by King Kush. I hope everybody appreciates the vibes that this gentleman was just sending through to you. I'm listening to the words and I'm like, he's talking to me. Is he talking to me? He's talking to you too. See why he's talking to all of us? Like he's like, goodness gracious. You're saying everything that a real woman wants to hear in a rhyme. Like, are you like the dreadlock LL Cool J? I don't know. Like, you know,
I've heard a mixture of that and a little Junior, Maxi Priest. You know, my style. They say it's like a mixture of all of them, depending on the vibes that come with the rhythm. So
okay.
it all depends on what comes with it. Then you're gonna get that flavor. But definitely was influenced by LL Heavy. It's one of the goats. You know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Nah, he's just.
I just thought that maybe,
Nah.
like, you know, just from the lyricism of it all, like this guy's embodying, giving me LL Cool J vibes. Like,
Yeah.
you know, ladies, it doesn't hurt that he's not sore on the eye either. He's cute. He's got flavor to his style, and it looks authentically him. I mean, every time I seen you, just what you look like. You ain't trying to be nothing different than the suave brown skinned brother talking like somebody that wants to be appreciated in the world
That's a fact.
and appreciates the value of a woman. Like,
That's a fact.
for all the thug mentality ass motherfuckers out there, like, son, if you want to emulate anybody, why not emulate the best and the cream of the crop of the lifestyle that you want to live?
Exactly.
Tell me about how you living right now, King
I'm
Kush.
living in the most simplistic way, but I study those who, like you said, who I emulate. I don't idolize them, but I would choose to emulate certain aspects of their life that I feel is like beneficial towards building my character. So whoever I see that has something positive about them, it could be anybody. It could be male and female, because sometimes, you know, you watch a person and you like, yo, this person hustle, they drive is this way. And you got to watch what they do, watch how they operate, watch how they move. And you can learn a lot from just watching a person and just being around them and seeing how they move and get where they want to get done, get where they want to be. And you just got to respect the hustle. And you'll be surprised just being around them and understanding what they're doing and really picking up on their vibe, and you apply it to your life, is going to take you to that next level.
Who has been influential in the music that you make?
First and foremost was Rakim and Nas. Those two, and KRS-One. Those three. I watched them. I studied them. And then you have the likes of Ice Cube, Ice-T, Snoop, Jay-Z, DMX, definitely the Locks. Those are like the heaviest influential, Styles P, Jada, Sheik, they like major. And like we said, LL Cool J, the Lost Boys. Yeah, those are like, I would say those for sure. That's like heavy in my rotation.
What are some things about King Kush that the world needs to know about your brought up see in the world? Like, how, growing up in Brooklyn, what are some of your experiences that have shaped the way that you deliver your music
Well,
and your sound?
I was always around dudes and they always just kept me focused. My father, a lot of older guys, really, a lot of older guys I was always around, and they always kept me off of the streets. They was just be like, yo, go to school, get your degree, because I was always good at basketball. Plus, they always see me around women and a basketball. It was always one of the two, women or basketball. So I was just, they was like, stay focused.
Are you trying to
and get where
say
you're
that you
going
were
to get
like Flatbush, Brooklyn's Don
to.
Dada?
Nah.
Just trying to check to make sure that
I was just around, you know what I'm saying? So they just always like, yo, stay focused on that and you're gonna get where you want to go. So, I attended 219 in the 90s, then I went to Ma 11, East Flatbush, and then I went to Canarsie High School, and then from there I went to Temple University. Then I ultimately graduated from Brooklyn College with an African Studies degree. So that's another major influence in my music, where I try to apply things that people can learn and benefit from with my music to like throw some educational stuff out there, like how I said, like Rakim, KRS, and Nas did. I try to emulate their style in regards to that.
I know it's like a wild ass question to ask, but like,
Yeah.
do you not feel like you are at odds with what is mainstream today?
Oh, definitely.
Can you talk about how you think you can conquer that as a hurdle, and why do you think you're at odds with the mainstream situation?
Because it goes against what my whole consciousness would want to display to society. So it's funny you ask, because these past two songs that I'm about to put out, I did it just to have people see that I could do it. That's like one of the most simplistic ways of doing music. It's like this trap music, mumble rap. That's simple to make. It doesn't take an artist really to sit there and develop that type of a craft, to sit there and really put together a song that actually means something. It takes a lot more and a lot more experience and structure of your bars and understanding how music is. So these past two songs that, like, I just put one out, and then the next one I'm about to put out with Mini C called Certified. They fire, but it's easier to make that type of a music, and it's just that's not where I want to go.
Do you think that it's easier because it's like less of a challenge to have to put bars together that champion your real feelings, or like the other songs that may have like a little more violence to it and whatnot, or I don't know if that's
right? Well, no, it is that, and also it has the same content over and over. Shoot 'em, have sex, bust your gun. It's the same content. So to make a song that's ultimately different, you're not gonna really include that type of content. Most of these songs you're hearing on the radio is three things they talking about over and over and over and over again. So I don't really I could do it, but that's not gonna be what King Kush is pushing forward at all the times. And so in order to conquer it, I decided that I'm gonna put that out there so people can see that I could do it. But then once you see I could do it, that's not what I'm gonna be doing. Only I'm doing a whole lot of other stuff. It's a whole lot of different genres I'm gonna tap into. I consider myself to be very versatile, and I'm not gonna allow myself to be stuck in one category or genre of music.
Awesome. What is the most out of the box genre of music that you can see yourself collaborating with? I'll give you like 5 seconds to think about.
No, I don't need it. It's rock and roll, because I grew up listening to all kind of music, rock and roll, country, but I like rock and roll too. I love guitars, especially electric guitars. So that's something I'm gonna do later on down the line, like how Jay-Z did.
You don't gotta wait for it.
Well,
but you gotta be strategic though, right?
Huh?
You don't have to wait for it, but you've got to be strategic about your presentation, right?
And the right band. I want to collab with the right band. I just want to collab with any band. So once I see a band out there that's
So what if I could get you Slash from Guns N' Roses?
Oh, nah, definitely. You ain't gotta ask that.
To fuck with you with some music.
We lit from there. he gonna be happy too. He can be like, "Word, let's go."
Savon, what do you think about the song you just heard, Treat 'Em Right?
No, it was a good song. It gave me very much like Tupac, you know, that like conscious, like, you know, it's
Yeah.
got a message, it's got you telling a story, but you also giving a message. You're like a poet,
Yeah.
very poetic. I was very much a fan of it. It's good music.
Yeah, I mean, and I ain't say Tupac and Biggie because everybody says Tupac and Biggie as their influences. You know, they influenced me. You could tell by that song. It kind of had like a
Like a keep your head up vibe.
exactly. So you could, yeah, exactly. So that's
Yeah.
kind of what influenced me to write that song. So I didn't want to say Tupac.
Right.
Everybody say Tupac and Big. This,
Oh, I heard it.
yeah,
I heard it.
yeah.
I heard
you,
that.
you know it, yeah, exactly. But as like major influences, that's why I said those major influences.
Right.
Awesome. So like if there was somebody mainstream right now that you could collaborate with, who would that be? Who do you think that strikes an accord with you that can not just be somebody popular, but somebody that can also resonate with the messages that you're trying to send as well too?
It'll probably be Kendrick Lamar or Jay-Z. One of those two.
I thought you was gonna say J. Cole. I was gonna say like
So did I. I
No,
really
J. Cole,
did think.
J. Cole, he's like on a whole different echelon now, you know. But if I could, definitely, he's on.
I'm saying that's why I said outside of your box of thinking.
Oh, you said outside my box.
Totally.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Definitely, J. Cole. He's right now.
Are me
his
trying to steal
platform-
my answer? Who I would collaborate with?
Nah, J. Cole, he's epic. He's prolific. Like, and he has the same direction that I see myself going, where you're trying to get it back to like the content that people can, you know what I'm saying?
He uses a lot of instruments too.
Exactly.
Like you hear a lot of jazz, a lot of saxophones.
Yo, I heard J.
Guitars.
Cole spit recently, like before he dropped the you know, he of course, you know, you got to go on your little promo joint before you actually drop the thing. And he was moving around here in New York City and went on, I think it was a Funkmaster Flex where he I'm not too sure. I don't want to say where exactly he did it at because it was just him with bars, minutes upon minutes. J.
so
Cole
good.
is nasty.
Yeah.
And he produces his instrumentals too, so that's what he's.
Shit
That's
is
why I
just
was like,
wild,
he's
kid.
prolific.
Honestly, out of the newer generation of artists on the radio, he is my number one.
He's
pick.
one of my favorite picks.
He's got an easy voice, so like Kendrick Lamar as well is very good, right? But Kendrick got a real like nasally
Yeah, I
voice.
was about to say,
It's a little difficult to listen to him all day.
Top,
When it comes to hip hop, it takes more than just having bars to be a good rapper. You have to have a good voice. You have to have a good flow. You have to be able to flow on the track properly. So you can have bars for days, but if you don't know how to put that's why you have a lot of ghostwriters. They have bars, but they can't put it together on a track. Then you got someone who maybe they can't write bars, but they can put it on the track.
Yeah.
They got the melodic flow. They can get on the melody like this. They make it sound good, like a Drake situation. Drake's doing Drake's doing
I
very
listened
well.
to Drake before
but
I
he
left
don't
the
write.
house
We
on the
all
Lemon
know
Pepper
he don't write.
freestyle.
And
you
you
know
know
what?
he's not writing his bars.
No, he's
Everybody
not.
knows
Listen,
that.
I don't know what exactly Drake's doing, but I do know this. When I listened to the Lemon Pepper freestyle, it was like being at a cipher and I'm just looking in at him on his own cipher by himself. Like that's how I look
Freestyle
at it.
is
It's like
used so loosely nowadays because a lot of people do freestyles or they do those battles. You know, remember the Smack DVDs, and now he got Smack. They still got it, but there's not DVDs no more. And I was watching them, and I'm like, but this is, you can all tell none of this is off the dome. All of this is written.
but a freestyle is your best written or memorized pieces that you put together to kill everything.
To me, that's not a freestyle. To
No,
me, a
but it's
freestyle is off the dome.
Nah,
Like,
but
you
you're
come in
off the dome is how you put it together.
Do you remember like it's 106 in Park on the Freestyle Fridays, and you
Son,
could tell
even then those was
No,
things
there was
that
people
people
written.
wrote,
but you
and
could
put
tell when
together.
somebody's talking to somebody in the room.
Yeah.
I like when you clap back to what somebody's wearing.
Oh, so then
Somebody-
you're looking for battle rap.
Yeah.
Yes, battle, real freestyles, freestyling it off the dome. That to me makes a good. If you could just come off of your head like that and talk about what's in the room, what they're wearing, what they just said to you, you clapping back at something they just said to you. That to me makes a good
To
battle.
me, the ultimate freestyler. I don't know if it's I don't know if he freestyles or if he's really just in a zone. Papoose.
Papoose
Sorry.
is somebody else who.
See, well, that's what I said.
I'm
Depends
sorry,
on
but
how
I'm-
y'all define, because there's two freestyles. There's the freestyle that's off the dome, and then there's the freestyle. It's pre-written, but you have those freestyles because you don't have them on a specific beat. So it's like
Right.
you got all these songs or bars in your head, and you could just you hear a beat and you like, all right, I'm gonna throw that one on there. So
Right.
off the top is off the top, and then or a freestyle is like,
You just freestyle into a
Well,
beat.
are you
right.
a freestyle type of artist or no?
what do you mean off the top?
Yeah, like off
Nah,
the top.
that's what I say. I'm like more like Nas or Rakim, where I got songs, I got verses that you know what I'm saying?
So could you take verses from your joint and put something together that could be a dope freestyle situation?
What do you mean? Say that again?
Can you take verses that you've written
Yeah.
and throw them together
on any
beat?
Yeah, I got verses where I could just hear a beat and I could just
You
do
can
that.
flow like that.
Yeah.
All right.
You know,
Here's Papoose. What you was talking about, Papoose.
yeah, he does that a lot. He'll just that's what I'm saying. That's a freestyle where he just come up with a concept A to Z, or you know, something that he just sees. Like the other day he did something, I forgot what he did, but he always does this regularly where he just has natural ideas and creates a freestyle from that idea. It's not a song, it's not a released song. It's more so like of a free, but then you have off the top freestyles. Now those artists that you going back to the foundation,
That's like a
Busy
Biggie.
B, or Busy B, and all these dudes from back in the days. That's what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? They would go into the parties. The DJ like Who Hurt would throw the song on, the instrumental, let it loop, and they freestyling and rocking the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So those are off the top. Those were the originators, most def people like that. You know what I'm saying?
So we're gonna take this short break. Come back in. We listen to the sounds of King Kush right now. I believe the song's called Exponential.
Yes, and it's unreleased too. So it's getting exclusive.
Okay, so
TF
you
Radio.
can get a
Shout
little
out Butters
sneak
Basic
right now,
Show.
man.
Yeah.
Follow King Kush, everybody, at King Kush 718. He'll be performing August 28th at the comedy/lingerie/artist show stage.
Surpass expectations beyond my potential. If your ears to the streets, you know my credentials, conquer trials and tribulations. Because it's all mental, and I watch my profit increase at the rate that's exponential. Surpass expectations beyond my potential. If your ears to the streets, you know my credentials, conquer trials and tribulations. Because it's all mental, and I watch my profit increase at the rate that's exponential. Deja vu situations seem to reoccur after the car accident past became blur. Realize I'm getting older, kids calling me sir. People say I'm a living legend, have to concur. Some say I should have been on top. That's all perspective. Fame in the game is cool, but I'd rather be respected. Master my craft for the mass, penmanship perfected. I answer so they grasp the concept I projected. Hunt to provide a farmer, ensure my family's protected. Children with no love turn violent because neglected. Though listeners expected, suggested, had malice subjective. No letters, no Fetty collected when arrested. Fake friends turn on you when in time of need. People who don't know you will kill you over greed. Racists discriminate, even though we all bleed. And I never was a follower, I always take lead. Surpass expectations beyond my potential. If your ears to the streets, you know my credentials, conquer trials and tribulations. Because it's all mental, and I watch my profit increase at the rate that's exponential. Surpass expectations beyond my potential. If your ears to the streets, you know my credentials, conquer trials and tribulations. Because it's all mental, and I watch my profit increase at the rate that's exponential. Mama always told me never get in your feelings. Papa always said everything will be revealing the purpose that the situation will eventually serve. Stay in my book so you can say I'm a nerd. Everything can't get me, don't be feeding birds. Raise my level, the devil always interferes. Rare breed, my shoes you can't wear. I'm the man, the nature boy, like Ric Flair. Limousine riding, jet flying in the air. No matter the circumstance, I remain on my square. Herb was my medication before it became medicinal. I'm a man of my word, it's always the principle. Codes and ethics will always remain vital. Never worship idols, and I only eat idle. My wave is like a title, so I have my own title. Path well to my seat, break poverty cycle. Surpass expectations beyond my potential. If your ears to the streets, you know my credentials, conquer trials and tribulations. Because it's all mental, and I watch my profit increase at the rate that's exponential. Surpass expectations beyond my potential. If your ears to the streets, you know my credentials, conquer trials and tribulations. Because it's all mental, and I watch my profit increase at the rate that's exponential.
Yo, for everybody that's tuned in right now, this is the Butters Basic Show. We are the platform for the unknown to get known. I am also known as anger management for the diaspora. My name is Butter. And if you want to follow the show on the gram, it's Butters underscore basics. That's BUTTERS underscore basics, BASICS. And that's on the gram. And if you want to follow Butters Basement, my show stage, Butters, BUTTERS underscore basement, BASEMENT. Good. I didn't know I could spell so good so quick.
You did it.
But I did it. I did it. And if you want to follow me, Gazebo, GAZZEBO 11210. And that's 2 Z's so you don't sleep. 11210 because I'm a Brooklyn girl. All day, every day. Please believe it. Butter is always in the mix. And that's how it goes, everybody. You've been listening to the sounds of the artist King Kush. Can you give me that chorus?
Surpass expectations, beyond my potential. If your ears to the streets, you know my credentials, conquer trials and tribulations. Because it's so mental, and I watch my profit increase at the rate that's exponential. Surpass expectations, beyond my potential. If your ears to the streets, you know my credentials, conquer trials and tribulations. Because it's so mental, and I watch my profit increase at a rate that's exponential.
Dope. I feel like when I say the word dope, it's because I want for people to feel like it gave them that dopamine, that adrenaline, that feeling. Like the repetitiousness of your chorus alone is like empowering. And I'm not afraid to tell people that I want for those things to be repeated. Can you say it again?
Surpass expectations, beyond my potential. If your ears to the streets, you know my credentials, conquer trials and tribulations. Because it's so mental, and I watch my profit increase at the rate that's exponential. Surpass expectations, beyond my potential. If your ears to the streets, you know my credentials, conquer trials and tribulations. Because it's so mental, and I watch my profit increase at the rate that's exponential.
I feel like this artist is like saying everything I think about myself. Dirty boy, you don't know, say, me I chat about when you talk them thing there.
Yeah,
Lady Ty is in the building. I feel so happy to have greatness. Please come have a seat. Sit right there. I'm happy to have you. I know you're on your way back to where you're going to. Are you going back to North Carolina? South Carolina? Oh, I thought you was in the North. No, I'm in the South. Grab the mic. We got limited time, so I just want to make sure that. So you're in South Carolina? Yes, ma'am. I bet you I come there in October.
They got good food over there.
I bet you I come there in October.
You know that. They right by the Gullah Islands too.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. It's all the Geechee is out there. I want to. I seen a cooking show that showed all the Africanity that was going on. They had their own. They were outside cooking. I don't know. You came from New York, so I don't know. Lady Ty, tell them who you are, Mama. You just got here. I don't want to like confuse everybody into talk about it.
So again, my name is Lady Ty. Shout out to Butter. I know Butter.
Slide this way so they can see you on my cameras.
Is that good?
Y'all see her?
Hey, y'all.
Yes. Talk about it.
So yeah, my name is Lady Ty. I know Butter for a few years since actually I first started rapping, like really going in. She was one of the personalities that I met. Born and raised from Long Island, New York. Shout out to Roosevelt, Exit 21, whole Nassau County, Suffolk County.
She shouted out your whole exit.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been in the rap game for a few years, about a good 7 years. Music is just a part of my life.
And you know how I know she's been in the rap game for that long? Because it's like, when I meet artists, I actually ride with your career,
right?
Follow your career, and not just follow, but like we're in tune with each other throughout the course of your whole existence as an artist.
Yeah. Definitely.
And I'm happy to see that you came to check me before you get back on the road.
It was coming. It was so much traffic coming in there, girl. But you know me, I stuck with it. I know how to in and out of lanes. scenic route. But yeah, my father does music. He's a music teacher, a musician first. A lot of songs that you hear on the radio today, his music has been sampled from Jay-Z to Trinidad James. So it trickles down to the kids and to the to the grandkids. So music is just an overall part of my life, and I'm never going to stop doing it.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
She's such a beautiful individual.
Thank you, buddy.
A mother of many.
Yes.
And not just because you birthed these kids, but because you rhyme to your population.
Yeah, nieces, nephews. I got god kids. So yeah, and they're the most, like, not to be funny, more supportive than everybody else. And my daughter like sings my songs. She's like, "Mommy, I like that song," and I'm like, "Okay, cool." If she likes it, and she's only 3, I know I'm in the right direction.
Don't you know that like legacy
Yeah.
is the thing that we've all been working on? What do you think that you've brought thus far to the legacy that is Lady Ty?
Different, something that's positive, something that's a vibe. It's a different lane compared to a lot of stuff that's being played and heard today. I always thought of myself as being different. I can't be like nobody else but me, and I will never try to do that. Never try to do that. But yeah, positivity, unity. I'm all about female empowerment. You know what I'm saying? Black, white, Asian. I'm all together with it. You know
Speaking of Black, white, Asian, what did everybody think? Let's just get topical for just a short minute, right? Stop Asian hate. In your world, was there ever an Asian hate situation?
I went to school in the Bronx and actually in Mount Vernon, and I was brought up, everybody bleeds the same. I don't understand what the problem is because of race. I was never taught that. My best friend was white, and I just never. You're taught that.
It's not innately
It's not
within.
innate.
Right.
What about you, Kush? King Kush, Lady Ty.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, we're gonna get to know each other more after. We learn each
what
other
are,
now.
What are your thoughts on like the Stop Asian Hate thing?
Well, the Stop Asian Hate to me is
Talking
like
to the mic, love.
it's too promoted. I've never seen it. I mean, you had the interim camps, during World War II. Could understand during then, but now it's way more things that's been going on towards my people for the past couple centuries. Not even just in this country, in this world. So it's been going on like that. I don't think they giving it too much.
Too much
motivation.
energy,
Yeah,
to
and that's
me, it just was so strange because,
not that
like,
serious.
maybe I need to sit down with some Asian people, but I'm like, yo, if you're Asian, then you know that you come from blackness.
Right.
I'm like wondering, like, even when I seen as of a couple years recent in a nail shop where a black lady was like, I don't know if she was
Nostrand Avenue. It was
right
on
around my way, and I'm like, are you serious right now? That's what y'all doing in this climate to embarrass all of us in front of all these. Not that I give a fuck about embarrassment in front of white people, but in front of the white establishment.
Yeah.
This is what everybody's doing right now. Please, everyone, don't forget yourself in this thing here. Don't forget yourself. Know who you are, because there's a lot of people banking on the fact that you don't know your history.
It's a fact.
A lot of people banking on the fact that you don't know who you are, where you've come from, and what greatness that you really hold. Delve into it on your own. If you can't channel it alone, please ask your ancestors for the guidance.
Or do your own research.
Or do your own
People don't wanna
fucking
research.
no, but the ancestry asking is a part of it, because
They'll guide
we
you in the
cannot
right direction.
Yeah.
we can't sit here
Yeah.
and think that we're just gonna do this. There's been people before you, and times and people before you. And I think to celebrate John Henry Clark, my degree is in anthropology. So one of the things in African American history that I have learned is that gentleman told people in the world who thought that they were scholars what real scholarliness should be identifiable as
Evans
to the
Servant
rest
too.
of the world.
You just said a prolific. Henry Clark. Oh man.
And it is important that, people start to take a look at themselves holistically, musically as well too. The success that you have is going to be based and rooted on the authenticity of self. as an artist. In my viewpoint, when I have my stages, I want you to come up there and entertain. Yes, that's a fact. But I also want you to be true to the artist that I put there, because what you gave me is what I saw thoroughly. I asked for a press kit. I asked for a bio. I say, can you show me some of these things about yourself? And a lot of people don't even know what that
What a press
is.
kit is, yeah.
And to me, it's like, dude, you don't need anything that is expensive to your pocket, but you need something that is paid for authentically from that pocket to represent for a few years, at least till you can climb to another level. Like, am I wrong here?
No. How are we supposed to know who you are?
Ty, you know when we first got up, what it was all about.
Butter did my bio. Butter did my bio.
And even growth from there. Still, anytime you want to contact about what, you know, the accolades that you've added on and what, you know, what's been an additional, you've been acting. Who do we shout out for the acting? Let's do that, because you can't just come here and not talk about him, because he's gonna be like, "Oh, you just went there and you didn't say nothing about me. We filmed the whole movie."
Shout out to my manager, Wayne Whiteside, from Far Rockaway. We have the show Undeniable, the web series.
It takes time, and it takes time.
Yeah, paperwork. You know, we're trying to do it like on a network, you know what I'm saying, Netflix. So it's really dope. It's basically about like upcoming artists, you know, and our stories, me being one of the main leads. So I'm very excited for it.
Where can they watch this?
Yeah.
Well, is it on YouTube?
It's gonna be.
Thanks for chiming in.
It's gonna be on YouTube. We start filming actually within the next couple of months, but it's gonna be on YouTube. Overall goal, Netflix, and then maybe like BT if it goes that route.
It's no maybe. It's where you want it to be is where it will.
Yes.
And tell them again what's the name of the show so that they can find it.
Undeniable.
Undeniable.
Yeah, Undeniable.
Make sure you check that out.
Yeah.
And I want to play some music from Lady Ty. We've listened to a few from the artist King Kush. Hope everybody's following at this time. Ty, tell them again where they can find you and why they should look for you.
You can find me like Instagram, Lady Ty is me. That's LADYTYIZME. If you type in Lady Ty, you know, LADYTY, you can find me on YouTube. I have my Money in My Veins video out now. It has 13K. My song Go Go, which is featuring Jimmy Lee.
That's what I was about to say. You want me to play Go Go or Energy?
You can play whatever one you want to play.
Well, which one do you think is the lead right now?
Energy.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm all about vibes, so.
Baby, let's get going. Push the
Let's do this, everybody. That's Lady Ty. And you can follow her on the gram at Lady Ty is me. Anything else you want to say about who produced it?
Shout out to Billy Bushead. He's from South Carolina, Gaffney. He's actually a dope producer. He's worked with like Angie Stone. Even Tupac.
What did you see in him besides his celebrity?
Nah, we just have the Missy and Timbo like vibe. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? As soon as we got into the booth and I first did one of his beats, I was like, it was a magical thing. So, and he's been my producer for 7 years.
Okay, so let's do it, everybody. It's called Energy. The artist is Lady Ty. You can follow her at Lady Ty is me, and the is spelled with a Z instead of an S.
Yes.
All right. Enjoy, everyone. It's the Butters Basic Show.
Baby, let's get going. Push to start. Tap on, tap on. Is you ready to ride? Finna take off, blast off, blast off. Are you catching the vibe? He can't deny that it's turning him on. He wanna wipe me down, gotta use both hands. Yeah, I'm giving big energy. Say my name so you can remember me. Saucy, baby, I got the remedy. Hell yeah, I'm giving big energy. Yes, I'm giving big energy. Yes, I'm giving big energy. Say my name so you can remember me. Saucy, baby, I got the remedy. Hell yeah, I'm giving big energy. Yes, I'm giving big energy. Yeah, I'm in the mood, turning me on, make me blow a fuse. Cut to the chase and breaking the rule. When you rocking with me, baby, you cannot lose. He let her call me chocolate, hands up all of my body. He can't seem to get off me. Say he wanna get naughty. He wanna salute me, he had attention. If he talking right, I might be submissive. If I give you the business, can you handle it? Make a beatbox like a drummer hit it. Go topsy-turvy, body swerving, engine purring, drippy. Flossy, he love the way I'm so saucy. Yeah, I'm giving big energy. Say my name so you can remember me. Saucy, baby, I got the remedy. Hell yeah, I'm giving big energy. Yes, I'm giving big energy. Yes, I'm giving big energy. Say my name so you can remember me. Saucy, baby, I got the remedy. Hell yeah, I'm giving big energy. Yes, I'm giving big energy. Yeah. Slide, let's go. Slide. Let's go. Slide.
So for everybody that's listening right now, make sure once again that you follow the artist Lady Ty. The song was just called Energy, and now we're gonna check out that Go-Go. Hi, Genia, babe. Come sit with us. She all masked up.
Remember days it wasn't fuck with the kid. Almost gave up on the kid. Had to boss up, time for the place. Had to shoot my shot and one up on the rim. No frosted flakes, bitch, you know I'm great. Had to eat the crumb straight out off the plate. Now feeling like Diddy, can't stop, won't stop till I got me some meals in the safe. I leveled up on these bitches, now I powered up. Yeah, I got my mojo back. Haters going with the wind, going in the wind, slowly watching fade to black. Hopped in that new foreign in that spaceship, that's that Jimmy Neutron. Had to pull up on Jimmy soon as bro hit me, time to get that moolah.
You being broke, my nigga, that's a no-no. Oh no, Jimmy Lee and Ty about to blow. Fly in the bird, get high in the dodo. Niggas still coming up short like photo.
Big drip on the ring, all I see is the green. Leveled up with the team, leveled up, that's the chain.
Being broke, my nigga, that's a no-no. Oh no, Jimmy Lee and Ty about to blow. Fly in the bird, get high in the dodo. Niggas still coming up short like photo.
Big drip on the ring, all I see is the green. Leveled up with the team, leveled up, that's the
See
chain.
shit like green lights, I'm on go. Ho, you ain't never seen this before. I'm out here living my dreams in the low. I eat, sleep, shit, and believe in the dough. Hey, world, later time, Jimmy Lee at the dough. TNT time 3, you can see I'm a blow. I'm winning. Who keep in the scope? Brennan like, oh, you can meet Lee at the stove. Nah, fuck that vote and the candidate. I had to eat that cake like anime. Round here, shit gets sour like any day. Same place with my cut Eminem. I rolled us some runs for the color of banana grape. Probably about to go and do a show in the Bahama Bay. I'm like, go. Nigga, that's underlay. Broke my nigga, that's a no-no. Oh no, Jimmy Lee and Ty about to blow. Fly in the bird, get high in the dodo. Niggas still coming up short like photo.
Big drip on the ring, all I see is the green. Leveled up with the team, leveled up, that's the chain.
Being broke, my nigga, that's a no-no. Oh no, Jimmy Lee and Ty about to blow. Fly in the bird, get high in the dodo. Niggas still coming up short like photo.
Big drip on the ring, all I see
Lady
is the
Ty.
green. Leveled up with the team.
Tell me about this song Go-Go. How's it moving in the South?
It's moving. Now I'm circulating because I had to rebuild my brand. I went to a whole new state, so I had to start all over again. So it was circulating with the DJs, getting the blogs on it. You know what I mean, and really promoting the
But
song.
at least you knew how the strategy
Yeah.
was supposed to
How
go,
it's supposed to go.
to be able to, the restructuring was just a formatic thing.
Right. I mean, I could talk to people, but I know I'm very sociable. So, and people gravitate to my energy. So I'll pull up on these DJs. I'll be like, yo, my name is Lady Ty. You don't know me, but you about to know me. And I'm going to be here. And they'll be like, well, damn. Okay, I like that approach. I'm straight up.
Right. What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
You
Yesterday was
giving
my
me
birthday.
fire. I was gonna say happy birthday.
Yesterday was my birthday.
I said you giving me fire energy.
Fire energy.
Kush brought some Moet for us today.
Hey, now. Thanks.
Sivan brought some Brugal for us today. And I'm feeling in the party mode. Sitting with us right now, Gina Babe.
My
Talk
best-
to me nice. Yo, shout out to you, but I really appreciate you. You already know this is your girl, ooh, Gina Baby. Make sure y'all follow me. I am Gina Baby 87 because my page definitely got hacked, but I'm trying to get that following back up.
What did they hack you at?
18,000.
And
But-
now starting back at what?
I'm at 5,000, but listen, it's
So we
quite.
running
no,
neck and
yo,
neck now.
okay.
But it's not a competition ever.
No, she started
always
at
loved Gina
2,000. It was at her page this was her second page, and it started at 2,000, and she got over 3,000 followers within a month and a half.
Yep.
So what does that tell you right
That
there?
that your real
Definitely.
peoples are really coming back to check
Yes,
for you.
definitely pushing. I say it's always quality over quantity. That's how I'm looking at it instead of it just being hacked.
Hun, how many times have we had that conversation, Kush?
Too many times, but people don't understand it, and people want to push the quantity, and then they see within that, like she said, within that short period of time, that quality, you're gonna see what the outcome is.
Gina,
Exactly,
babe,
exactly.
tell them what you offer.
I offer, listen, I do a little bit of everything. I do event hosting. I'm also as well as a radio host, and we all complete together. Now we don't compete, right, Butter?
No, I
Talk to me nice, girl.
No competition.
No, always love. I do modeling, I bartend, like I do a little bit of everything. If you follow my page, you really see what I'm into. But right now we definitely here for Miss Lady Ty, my best friend. I want to say a big happy birthday, and I love you, girl. We've been riding over 20 years, and I'm your biggest fan. I just want you to know that.
Picture you be at a whole radio station for your birthday. Picture you be sipping Moet for your birthday.
No.
Picture you have your kids alive.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
alive.
It's a
You
blessing.
COVID free. You
Yes.
out here outside. For your born again Earth Strong.
Yes.
Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, of course, brother.
Genuinely.
Oh, Butter's beautiful person, beautiful spirit, beautiful soul. It's nothing but love for you, sister. Seriously.
When you have people in this game, you keep it genuine, you know. And like I said, when I met Butter, she the same way that she is now is the same way I met her 5-6 years ago.
Beautiful
Has
person.
not changed at all.
Beautiful person.
And no one's
Inside
saying,
and out.
No one's saying that there's no evolution on
No,
other
I mean just
portions.
the
No, but I need the
personality-wise.
people to understand that, like, you know, your authenticity is always gonna be there.
Right.
People know that you're a snake, dirt, dogs, all them different things. They always gonna know that those are the things
Right.
about you. But
Yes.
at the same time, how they gonna work with you moving forward?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So when we work together, it's because we respect.
Respect.
The respect is what remains constant.
That's a fact.
And so now the things that evolve is the craft, your music, my
Yeah.
hosting, Genius hosting.
Yes.
King Kush is evolving. Siobhan is a
Right.
comedian. You know, she's
Okay.
quite quiet, but you know.
Okay, girl.
But yo,
It's
but
a lot of people talking, so I don't like to overstep
Yeah,
anybody's.
listen.
Overstep, girl. Now.
we
And
like.
I'm high. I'm very high. Also.
You know what? Elevation. Thanks for plugging that. Elevation is the key.
That's a fact. It took me
Right?
a minute. I mean, like when I first started rapping, and Gina could tell you, I was really like a hardcore rapper, like one of the dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it took kind of for me to like move down south to really even like rebrand how I
Did you
look.
feminize
Yeah,
things?
she would tell you.
Butter,
I
girl.
feminized a lot. Like a lot. I even do lashes. I do my makeup now. You know,
Ew.
compared to me, I would just go with a fitted on.
Let me give you a best
tutu.
friend story. Hold on. I'm sorry, Lady
Give it
Ty.
up. Give it up.
All right, so I'll go out, be all makeup, then you know, because I'm model. Come on, give me a break. And I'm like, Tati,
I'm like,
put
I
some
wanna
lip
get
gloss
the
on.
gym.
I'm not putting that on.
You said, Lady Ty, put some lip gloss on. Lady Ty, put some. That's not me, Gina. That's not. This is me. If they can't take me real as I am, then they can't take me at all.
But you know what ended up happening when the pictures started coming out and we needed the gloss where the cracks on the gray lip was.
no, I was the
Yeah,
bad. I was the bad best friend. Like, why
Yeah.
you ain't tell me?
Yeah.
Nah, but she definitely involved.
Yeah, I put lashes on. I learned how to do my makeup. Even because you know, when you go down south, it's a real different atmosphere. Even though you
I'm
know
coming.
the
I'm
men
coming.
look at the women differently. You know what I'm saying?
What is
Like,
it that they want?
they want the sexy? You know, not all the time. People want to hear females rapping like dudes. That's not what we're
Okay.
here for.
Okay.
And if you look at it, even I love my female rappers from New York. You don't see besides Cardi, right?
Right.
How many female
And
rappers
even
you see
she's
that's
speaking feminine
okay,
in a sense,
but how many female
sexual,
rappers are
aggressive,
right? But how many female rappers that's
delicate
here,
with it.
do you hear like that?
Right.
I'm
Exactly.
rolling my eyes around.
I'm just
trying to
being honest,
figure
and
it out,
I love all my New York female rappers. We spit very, very hard.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to hear
Yes.
that. New Yorkers would because that's where we come from.
Mm.
But when you're outside of the state, it's a totally different realm.
Let's go into the song.
Totally different.
Tell me what you hear in the back. Tell them the name of it.
This is called We Run It. Shout out to my hometown, Roosevelt, Freeport. You know what I'm saying? This is for us.
So get out of your feelings. From the land of the villains. Either sink or you swimming. Yes, we run this shit. Yes, we run this bitch. Yeah, we run this shit. Yeah, we run this bitch. Give a fuck about your feelings. So get out of your feelings. From the land of the villains. Either sink or you swimming. Yes, we run this shit. Yes, we run this bitch. Yeah, we run this shit. Yeah, we run this bitch. Checking on me, pull up on them like hello. Chasing the bag, mad, please go on my ego. Get it straight out the mud, going hard, soft like Play-Doh. Yeah, I'm so lit, girls on fire, yes, and I'm hot, mommy fuego. Doing me like a fool, what's up? And my weakness in New York. Someone else had to get it back on the mood like the looter. Bitch, yeah, we up, yeah, we stuck like Velcro. Laughing at them, tickle me Elmo. You can fuck by your feelings, so get out of your feelings. From the land of the villains, either sink or you swimming. Yes, we run this shit. Yes, we run this bitch.
That's too much for them. I don't even want them. Nah, you can't even have all. Sorry. Listen,
Yeah.
proposition. August 28th, I'm having Traptastic August Heat here in New York City.
Okay.
I will find a way to bring Lady Ty to that stage. King Kush, how you feel about that?
Okay.
King Kush is one of the featured artists on that date.
Definitely want to have her there. You like you said, bring that energy.
Siobhan sitting to the left of me, the best of me, is going to be performing comedy that night.
Okay.
Divine cuts comedy. If you want to follow him, he'll be hosting that evening as well. So we've got an hour, 7 to 8 featured artists at the end of the comedy, 8 to 9 featured artists at the end of the comedy. A lingerie show, Lula Lane will be there. And then, come on, honey, you know how it is.
Butter ain't so basic.
Everyone is
I
always
love
said that all
it.
these years.
Butter ain't so basic. Okay.
And right after everything, to close out and have the bomb ass night. I know there will be artist performances. Top of the Underground, Butter's Basement,
Okay.
will be happening that evening, and it's just gonna be really, really dope. Shout outs to everybody here at DTF Radio. Firestorm is up next. I'm not too sure if she's here as yet, but we've got to close out.
Yeah.
I'm really loving the vibe. I'm really appreciative of everyone that came through here today and gave libations with me to the ancestors and said, we are anger management for the diaspora. We've got a sound, we've got a gift, we've got something to give, we've got talent. And not only that, we're here in togetherness for unity and prosperity to be able to bring great things to fruition. And that's what I'm all about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
If
saying?
it ain't that, I don't want it.
If nobody thought about what Butter is about before, now you know. I am the platform for the unknown to get known. Everybody, please give your Instagrams. And that song that just went off, tell them the name.
It's called We Run It. We are dropping that at the end of the month.
Yeah, I'm not really. That's why I was like, there's a sneak peek,
Yes,
motherfucker.
it's a
Like, you
sneak
can't
peek.
get
I can't-
it all. You
I'm
can't get it all.
excited.
You thought you was gonna get it all. Come on the 28th. The tickets are $20.
Yes,
Who's
$20.
giving you lingerie, artistry, and comedy for that? Here in
Mm-hmm.
New York City, we taking over Little Italy, y'all.
And there's vendors, and there's gonna
Yes.
be food, drinks, all that.
Yes. Let me stop screaming over there. Always a positive vibe, man.
Positive vibes only. If not, get out.
Exactly. Get to
Please.
stepping.
Get out of here.
Okay,
Do
Props.
me a favor. Tell everybody where they can find you. I'm going to close out the show with King Kush's One of a Kind.
Yeah, Kush.
All right. Well, you can find me on Instagram, King Kush 718. On Facebook, is King Kush 623. On YouTube, make sure when you type in King Kush, if it's an actual music video, they gotta have 2 crowns around King Kush. You got a couple of dudes that's jacking my name. That's not actually me.
Okay.
Then you got my album that I put out EP last year. It says on King Kush High Definition.
Okay, go ahead.
All
Gina.
right, talk to me nice. You already know this is your girl, Gina Baby. But find me on Instagram at I am Gina Baby 87. Talk to me nice.
Go ahead, Ty.
Yo, it's your girl, Lady Ty. You can follow me at Lady Ty Is Me. That's with a Z, not an S, on social media. Lady Ty on YouTube. And also, August 21st is my listening party.
Where?
At the Aloft in Harlem.
Yes.
Gina
So
Baby
you gonna
is
be here
hosting.
already?
I'll
Okay.
be here already I'll
Dude,
be back in 2
what about the
weeks.
28th?
I will come back for you, Butter.
Dude.
Hey,
So if you're
love,
gonna
hey,
be
love.
here, we
Say
gotta
less.
just keep you here for a week. Okay, so I'm at the listening party on the
listening
21st.
party is $20. You know, please support. Even if you don't
sure.
come, just buy a ticket.
Well,
you
we
know
gotta
what I
wear
mean?
something
Where
nice.
it's sexy, it's classy, it's really dope.
Wait,
so
wait,
it's,
wait.
it's nice.
It's
You
a
know
beautiful
I'm gonna
spot.
come
It's a
through in the
beautiful spot.
something.
And
August
you guys are more than
21st.
welcome to
Make sure y'all come through.
I'll take your Instagram and I'll show you.
Don't worry, you on the list already.
On the list.
Pen to the paper, Siobhan. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at inhale201.com. I did that before. It's the weed, y'all. Please excuse me. It's at inhale201 at Instagram, at NHALE201 for all your smoking accessories and Stoner needs.
And everybody follow the Butters Basics show. Butters, BUTTERS_basics. Follow Butters Basement, BUTTERS_basement. Follow Butter, Gazebo, GAZZEBO. That's 2 Z's. So you don't sleep. 11210, because I'm a Brooklyn girl. All day, every day. Check the zip code. Flatbush Junction in the building, y'all.
Already
We about to
church
close
ass.
out here with the King Kush. One of a kind, y'all.
Would you pay my bond? Would you, girl? Cross your heart. Say word is born.
Word.
Like Marvin said,
What he said.
let's get it on. Let's get it on, girl. Let's get it on. Yeah, yeah. Never, girl. Never, girl. I'll be there forever, girl. Ever, girl. Yeah. Yeah. It's no one better, girl. Better, girl. Set up an escrow, get into real estate, go vacate. Girl, let's escape. Get you out the hood, that's a real escape. I'm that real smoke, no fake. You're a superhero.